your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like. Your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like.
This is for you, Cancer. January is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone of Garnet. For your birthstone, you would use ruby. That's the birthstone for the sign of Cancer. And what we need to do is see how these two gemstones resonate with each other. So we're talking about using the gemstone of Garnet and the gemstone of ruby and using them in unison with each other for your benefit. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. To contact me, visit www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with all the information you need on spiritual consultations, psychic astrology, and our Rosicrucian Kabbalah, as well as various classes and upcoming seminars. Now, January's gemstone of Garnet has the light emanations of the astrology archangel known as Hanael. Now, your zodiac sign gemstone of ruby has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac archangel Muriel. Yes. Now, your ruling planet is the moon, Cancer. Moonstones or pearls are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Gabriel, who was assigned to the ancient planet, quote-unquote, which is called Luna in Kabbalah, who bestows powerful emotions, which come from the heart chakra, more powerful than any logic of the mind, who, like all angelic beings, provide the human creature with varying levels of compassion, mercy, consideration, leniency, correction, and severity. So be very mindful of your own power when utilizing these potent gemstones in unison with one another. Gabriel is the planetary archangel of the moon, or of Luna, in Kabbalah, acclaimed in all Abrahamic faiths. In the book of Daniel, chapter 8, verses 15 to 17, we read, "And it came to pass when I, Daniel, saw the vision and sought the meaning, that behold, there stood before me, as it were, the appearance of a man. And I heard the voice of a man between Uli, and he called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. And he came and stood near where I stood, and when he was come, I fell on my face trembling, and he said to me, Understand, O Son of Man, for in the time of the end the vision shall be fulfilled." In Enoch 1, the first book of Enoch, or they don't call it the first book of Enoch, they call it 1 Enoch or 3 Enoch. But in 1 Enoch we read in chapter 9 verses 1 to 3, "And then Michael or Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven and saw much blood being shed upon the earth, and all lawlessness being wrought upon the earth. And they said one to another, The earth made without inhabitant cries the voice of their crying up to the gates of heaven, and now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the sounds of men make their suit, saying, Bring our cause before the Most High." The moon is known as the attribute of God the Mother, found in Isaiah 30:26. "And the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold, as the light of 7 days in the day when the Lord shall bind up the wound of his people, and shall heal the stroke of their wound." The scripture from the book of Isaiah is actually the giveaway of the secret to deciphering the Torah code by getting rid of the spaces between the letters, which are also numbers, giving rise to the way to accomplish the great work of immortality. Your water guardian Archangel Gabriel speaks through to you from your Cancer Astrology Archangel, who is Muriel. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Cancer Zodiac Angel Muriel, who resides over the crab's cardinal water nature. And here are his messages for you in the areas of love, money, and health. First, Muriel's love, rapture, and romance transmission. The amber angelic light frequencies of Muriel combined with the energies radiating from the gemstone of Garnet beautify your relationships with the traditional zodiac sign of Capricorn because of the purifying properties of the gem, which will then calcinate the vortex centers of the heart chakra through the practical support of the root chakra. Now, regarding Muriel's money and wealth transmission, finances are on the increase. So what you need to do is expose your financial dealings to ruby and garnet vectors, causing you to establish what is given to you through position, polarity, and power. Very important. The source of all bestowal is the central point of stillness, which is maintained in a constant state of potentiality. The root chakra is balanced with January's gemstone, allowing you to replicate yourself with more responsible trust in your individual capabilities, using your personal instincts, because they prove to be very valuable at this time. Now, the Abrahamic faiths do not really talk too much about stillness, although in the good book says, "Be still and know that I am God." But the point is, the faiths of Taoism and the Buddhist faiths teach more about being still and less about striving. So, we still hold to the opinion that there's not really that much of a difference between spiritual religious systems, but simply different languages used, and everybody arguing about different languages and who was first and who should get the credit and who's better than who, all of that kind of thing. But this concept of stillness is something that the Tao teaches in the ancient Taoist books. You'll find that the alchemical secrets and the energy secrets of Kabbalah or of the West are also, again, similar to those taught, or the Druid teachings are similar to those taught in the East, in the Orient, and in the religions of, like Taoism. Buddhism originated in India, but still. With that said, understand that these religions have about them sort of a way to focus the self. A Taoist teacher that we had, who unfortunately is no longer with us, named Stuart Wilde, taught about the Tao and about Kabbalah. And we studied the works of Stuart Wilde for many, many, many years. And he's a teacher we will miss so much, can't even describe it. Moving along. Now, for Muriel's health and fitness transmission, excuse me, it's hard for me because that was a very important teacher for me. Now, health matters, especially reproductive and skeletal organs or structures, improve with the use of ruby. If your moon is in Cancer, and moonstone if your sun is in Cancer, also using this month's gem of Garnet during January, establishing your root chakra, which is responsible for your legacy. Vast healings take place within the realm of the seeker's ability to use the center point of the self from where all life originates, manifesting from a single essential point of nothingness, becoming healed. When the verdict is made to allow oneself to be well, for all reality initiates from a need within, which then shapes itself into a thought form for the principle of fulfilling the prime desire. To heal, engage the earth on her terms and become one with Mother Nature, surveying all that you observe each day, for you are the creator of your universe. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic should be used with all mindfulness, since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed, and this is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I feel, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of feeling, and be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Cancer. Now understand that there are ways to help yourself, and what we're going to do now is we're going to give you a little clip from it's from our seminars and classes on money manifestation and money magic. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. We're going to give you now a little presentation that is about the Emerald Tablet, not the Emerald Tablets plural, though the Atlantean, but instead it's the Emerald Tablet singular of Hermes Trismegistus, attributed to Hermes. And there are several different versions, but this is one that we like. And basically, this is considered to be something in our order. We use it to manifest. So you can, the way we do it is we take a word, like say you want something, and you place it into the in the stead of the word it or that, because the Emerald Tablet talks about how to take it and use it alchemically to turn the lead of the ego into the gold of the soul, the soul that reproduces itself over and over, becoming the world soul, the beautiful soul, the heart of gold, that kind of thing. This can be used either spiritually, or it can be used also physically in the physical world to manifest. Now, of course, it's a little bit different. Nevertheless, we have done physical, alchemical experiments as well as spiritual alchemical experiments. We've done a lot of both. And the physical ones we have done with platinum group elements to create monoatomics, orbitally rearranged monoatomic elements, ORMUS. So we've done that ourselves. Physically. So, and there's a union of spirit and also of the physicality when you do these types of experiments. Now, this can be sung or chanted. We're just going to recite it for you. It's something we've taken the word money, because most people want money, because when someone says, oh, they just don't have it, or this person really has it, what is it? It's always money. Always, every single time. So, because that's all that really matters. It's because that allows you to have anything in the physical world. And it does make people love you, believe it or not. So you can, and everyone knows that, but nobody likes to admit it. And people always say, oh, well, it's not about the money. We don't care about the money. We just want to help you, and here's our product. And so that means I can have it for free. Well, we can give you this free thing, but, and then they'll cost us. You understand how that all goes. But we're just going to cut to the chase here and give you a way that you can use the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus to manifest money for yourself. And we use this in our order. So this is kind of a deep secret, but we're going to let you in on it because we all need to really get with the program and get ourselves up to speed on, truthful and honest with ourselves and each other, and everybody being able to manifest what they need and what they want, so that people can not become hostile toward each other, but can instead become loving towards each other. Because when you have enough to give, then you want to give. When you don't have enough to give, then one doesn't feel good. So this is how everybody can be more charitable and more giving, and how everybody can feel good about themselves by feeling that they can create the life that they actually want for themselves, actually create the life that they aspire to. So the being Hermes Trismegistus that was in Greece, but Hermes Trismegistus was Enki, it's the same being, and then was also Thoth the Atlantean and Hermes and also Mercury, and this being reincarnates in every generation, as does the Messiah reincarnate in every generation, all trying to get the world soul, or the mind of all humanity, the unconscious or the collective unconscious, to become conscious. And that's why they say wake up, and Christ means awakened, or to wake up. So this is our contribution at this particular time, to be able to add to hopefully getting everybody elevated to a higher spiritual level, which ultimately elevates everybody also in the physical world. Okay, so here's how we present this. And we're going to also place it in the description box for this video. And if this is, if you're also getting this from one of our other, sort of joined onto one of our other class videos or seminar videos, you can go, you can click on the blog that's listed in the description box. It'll take you to, because this will also be included in that. The Emerald Tablet, again, this is going to be, we're going to take what was originally given, and we're going to substitute the word it or that with the word money or financial system, financial dealings, that kind of thing. Okay, here we go. The Emerald Tablet. In truth, without deceit, certain and most veritable. Money which is below corresponds to money which is above, and money which is above corresponds to money which is below, to accomplish the miracles of the one monetary system. And just as all monies have come from this one monetary system through the meditation of one mind, so do all created monies originate from this one monetary system through transformation. Money's father is the sun, money's mother the moon. The wind carries money in money's belly. Money's nurse is the earth. Money is the origin of all, the consecration of the universe. Money's inherent strength is perfected if money is turned into earth. Separate the earth from the fire, the subtle from the gross, gently with great ingenuity. Money rises from earth to heaven and descends again to earth, thereby combining within money's self the powers of both the above and the below. Thus will you obtain the glory of the whole universe. All obscurity will be clear to you. This is the greatest force of all powers because it overcomes every subtle financial dealing and penetrates every solid financial dealing. In this way was the universe created. From this comes many wondrous applications because this is the pattern. Therefore am I called thrice great as Hermes, having all three parts of the wisdom of the whole universe. Herein have I completely explained the operation of the sun. Again, Hermes Trismegistus. Thank you.